Ahoy VC, welcome to the Personal Oasis. This is the Blind Island, and today I'm going to be entering into a contest that's being hosted by DolfanDale. It's the 2020 Make the World a Better Place Challenge, and it basically is all about how we can be a better, more positive influence in the world here in the year 2020 through our music listening habits and how we can be a better change within the world. Help us to reflect on that. I really love this challenge, Dale. Thank you so much for just sharing it. I think it's really good that we all could use an opportunity to be more introspective and view how we can be a change within the world around us, even if it's a small one, as long as it's positive. And I want to thank you for issuing out a challenge and a contest like this that helps us to be more aware of our own actions. So first and foremost, I just want to share what I'm listening to right now, and this is Van Morrison's Astral Weeks original pressing, and this to me is a record that always pushes me into beautiful, positive headspace, which is a great place to be for this contest. So now I'm going to move on into the rules of this particular entry. So there were two main things that he wanted for this particular video submission, and that was for us to talk about 6 albums/songs that make us want to be a better person and a positive influence in the world. And then the 7th album or song, it just has to be vision related, optically related. So since the year 2020. So I'm going to get right into just the 6 albums/songs that really inspire me to be a better person and to view the world differently. So I'm going to get started here with number 6, Sufjan Stevens, Come On Phil, the Illinois. There is a song on here called John Wayne Gacy Jr. This song is all about the serial killer that was from Illinois, killed dozens of children, terrible, terrible acts, and Sufjan goes on to describe this person, this man who was raised, was a child at one point, and was loved at one point. It's a harrowing song, it's chilling, and at the very end of the track, he flips expectations on their head and makes us realize that we're no better than this horrible serial killer. And the last line, it's forever etched into my memory, is, "On my best behavior, I am really just like him. Look underneath the floorboards for the secrets I have hid." And I think that's really important, is that in an age where, like DolfanDale was talking about, just where we get so wrapped up in political parties and us and them, and they're bad and we're good, you're evil, I'm right. We need to just tear that down and realize that our enemies are no different than us, and that we ultimately have our own issues that we have to work on. And this record always helps me to get into that sort of introspective type of place. So I would have to say John Wayne Gacy Jr. off of Sufjan Stevens, Come On Feel the Illinois. Next, I'm going to pull out Dustin Kensrue, Please Come Home. This was an album released, I believe, in, I want to say 2009. It's the lead singer of Thrice, one of my favorite rock groups, but this is all acoustic folk, and there are a couple of songs on here that make me want to be a better person. And the first one here, though, is the title track, Please Come Home. It's basically a retelling of the parable of the prodigal son, how ultimately we are all lost children. We are all thinking we know the best way to go through life. But ultimately, there is a Father, there is someone who loves us deeply and desperately, and no matter how badly we have screwed up, we can always go back home for forgiveness. And just realizing whether or not you're a Christian or believe in God, that hopefully you have people in your life that love you and understand who you are, and that ultimately, even if you've screwed up irreparably, you can go to those people, start again, go back home, and just know that someone loves you no matter where you've been. That is a beautiful sentiment, and that's why I have to choose this song. It makes me want to be a better person, and it makes me always want to go back home. Next, I am going to choose the song "The Lord Knows Best" from Dirty Beach's Badlands. This song is one that I always think of when I think of my wife. It basically repeats how the world may be going to hell, but ultimately there's nothing more that you want to do than just be with that person that you love. And basically it repeats over and over again, you know well that I would give anything, and I don't give a damn about anyone but you. And you know, the world may be going to hell in a handbasket, but we may all go up in flames, but ultimately it's about love, it's about hope, and knowing those people in your lives that you're willing to be connected with. Life is all about connection, and this song really reminds me of my wife and how connected I am with her, and how I desperately love her. And I have found forgiveness and grace and love in her arms. And I hope that some people out there have felt the same way. And it's always good to have some music that reminds you of those type of people. And my next choice is going to be Pharoah Sanders' The Creator Has a Master Plan from his album Karma. This song is a great way of just getting into a frame of mind where you realize that ultimately everything is going the way it's supposed to go. That yes, in the midst of all of these man-made changes, the ocean continues to roll. And even after mankind is gone, it continues on. And I am of the faith that there is a creator God, and he has a master plan for us all. And that he loves us. I know that some people may disagree, but that is my faith. And I find a lot of peace within this beautiful jazz track, that it captures so many emotions. It captures the highs of passion and the lows of lows, and it literally captures the human spirit in that song. So I would have to choose The Creator Has a Master Plan by Pharoah Sanders. Give it a listen, maybe it'll touch you too. And for another pick, I'm going to go with the entire album of A Love Supreme by John Coltrane. This is another one where it's about looking beyond yourself, and he's not just talking about the love between the man and the woman. He's talking about the love of God to all of humankind, and that love supreme reigns over all. It's spiritual, it's beautiful, it captures so many points of the human experience, and the entire record is gorgeous. It is a symphony, and I highly recommend anyone who hasn't listened to this record, it doesn't matter if it's a first pressing or a reissue, or a CD, just go out and listen to it and feel connected to everyone and everything. Then my final pick, for this challenge is the song Change Is Gonna Come by Sam Cooke from the album Ain't That Good News. This song was written about the civil rights period, and I just believe that this transcends that. It's about basically anyone who's feeling down and out, as though the world is about to end, and believing that things can't stay the same. Things can't be the way they always have been. And one day that change is gonna come. And I think that, humans, we take 2 steps forward, we take 3 steps back, we take 4 steps forward, we take a step back, we try. We gotta keep trying, we gotta keep changing. And this song always reminds me that no matter how bleak my life is, that there will be a change that comes one day. And I love this song, and I hope that maybe it will affect your lives as well. And for my final pick, I'm going to go with the optically related Stevie Wonder Inner Visions. This is another one where it literally is all about just vision of the world, looking at your life, looking at society, looking at everything. And for a man who was blind, he saw more through his music than people see through their own 2 eyes every single day. And this is a great record. It should be in everyone's collection. Definitely pick it up if you don't have it. So that was my entry into DolfanDale's 2020 challenge. You guys, it really doesn't matter who wins this contest. I highly suggest anyone who watches this to enter into the contest, because this is a wonderful idea. It really got me thinking about how I can be a better person, and it's all about, I think, just changing, just loving people. And music does that. Music allows us to tell other people, even without words, that we are connected and we need each other. I think that's a beautiful, beautiful sentiment, and I really would love for everyone who watches this video to get involved, dive in there, think about it, and submit your own video. So yeah, I'm going to put a link to DolfanDale's video down below. Check it out, and thanks so much again for sharing this wonderful challenge with us all. And I hope that you have a great day on your own personal oasis. Cheers.